Hello and welcome to the channel. After the recent round of talks between the PDP presidential candidate Al-Haji Atiku Abubakar and his Rivers State counterpart Governor Nyesom Wike, it has now emerged the outcome of the said meeting. What was discussed in that meeting, as the two parties finally come to an agreement? Will all PDP stakeholders unite moving on and deliver the presidential ticket for Abubakar? Find out all of these as I take you through the latest round of talks. Subscribe, like, share, and comment, please. Let's go. No deal until Ayu resigns. Wike tells Atiku. PDP plans intervention. Renewed efforts by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, to resolve the lingering crisis between him and the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, failed again as their Thursday meeting could not resolve the crisis. Punch gathered that the governor insisted that there would be no peace deal until the national chairman of the party, Iyorchia Ayu, resigned his position. The party has been plunged into crisis since its presidential primary in May. Wike, who lost to Atiku, had expressed dissatisfaction with the exercise, stating that he was unfairly treated by the PDP and was not carried along. Reports said he was further dissatisfied with the emergence of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State as Atiku's running mate. Wike had insisted that Ayu must resign if his camp must reach a truce with the candidate, but Atiku had said he had no powers to remove the chairman. Atiku said if the chairman must be removed, due process must be followed in accordance with the party's constitution. After a series of meetings between them and their representatives failed to address the crisis, Wike and some of his colleagues and allies boycotted the inauguration of the party's presidential campaign council on September 28. Some of his allies absent at the inauguration are Governors Seyi Makinde, Samuel Otom, Okezie Ikpeazu, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Oyo, Benue, Abia, and Enugu states respectively. Others who also boycotted the event were Professor Jerry Gana and former governors Ayo Fayose, Jonah Jang, Donald Duke, and Olusegun Mimiko. A former deputy national chairman of the party, Chief Olabode George, was also absent. Meanwhile, in a fresh move to placate Wike, especially as the presidential campaigns began on Wednesday, Atiku again met with the governor on Thursday at his private residence in Asokoro, Abuja. One of Wike's close allies who was privy to what was discussed at the meeting, Senator Olaka Wogu, told Punch in an interview that during Thursday's meeting, the governor reiterated his demand to the former vice president that there was no going back on his demand that Ayu must go. He affirmed that the meeting between Atiku and Wike ended in a stalemate after the governor stood firm on his demands. Wogu stated, "I just want to set the record straight that no matter what you have heard, the meeting ended because Wike stood firm that there was no basis for any resolution until Ayu stepped down. Every other thing can be discussed, whether it is 2027 or not, after the needful has been done. This will put the party in a position where the national chairman can go to every state to campaign for the party. There are some states where Ayu may not be welcomed." When prodded to speak on the reported agreement between them, Wogu said, "There is nothing like that. I told you that talks are still ongoing between them. I won't lie to you, but I cannot disclose the content of the meeting. The idea is to find whether they can reach an agreement. As you know, Wike has stood his ground that Ayu must leave for a sense of fairness, equity, and for what is right. He should go. This was even compounded by the fact that Ayu himself said he would go, so as a matter of honor, he should go. Before now, Atiku had said that there were constitutional challenges to his removal. So, between pleasure and force, we will explore the option." That was what Atiku said in London. This is like a follow-up. They are talking. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's keep growing so we can satisfy you even more. Like, share, comment, and turn on the notification bell, please. Thank you. Wogu also expressed his thoughts on the over 100 million naira housing allowance returned by some National Working Committee members of the PDP. V Media reported on Friday that some NWC members, including the Deputy National Chairman South, Taofi Karapaja, National Woman Leader, Professor Stella Efa Ato, and the National Vice Chairman South South, Chief Dan Obi, returned their housing allowance into the party's coffers. This came after IU was accused by the Rivers State governor of inducing the NWC members with huge sums of money in a bid to conceal his alleged financial recklessness. Commenting on the development, Wogu said, "What is going on now is that we are shocked by the things that are coming out of the NWC. We have a major election to go to, and we must inspire Nigerians and show that we want to get it right. We cannot, like Nero, watch while Rome burns. Nobody should be able to lead Nigeria with such happenings, no matter how you try to shield it from the public. How can we watch our youth speak to us as they are doing through their support for Peter Obi, and we still don't want to listen? We don't want to hear. We are acting like the same arrogance by which we lost power the other time." He said while the APC was not in order, the PDP was not taking advantage of it, but was rather engaging in needless issues, adding, "I appeal to the PDP to do the needful. We cannot go to an election in disunity and then expect a positive or desirable outcome. If we cannot unite our party, how can we unite a country?" Reacting to Wogu's statement, the media advisor to the PDP presidential candidate Paul Ibe said, "The question you should have asked Senator Nwogu is why he would want to abridge the rights of Senator Ayu like the rights of every other citizens of the Federal Republic. It is a dangerous precedent for anybody to abridge the right of any person and a national chairman of a party who was duly elected at a convention of a party. That amounts to a threat." Meanwhile, the PDP Presidential Campaign Council has denied reports that the former vice president promised to support Wike for president in 2027 if he brings the supporters back to Atiku's fold. The spokesperson for the campaign council, Dino Melaye, in a statement said, "I speak for Atiku Abubakar that no such discussion 2027 presidency between Atiku Abubakar and Governor Wike of Rivers State took place. At no time did Atiku Abubakar discuss such with Governor Wike. Atiku never promised or discussed 2027 with Governor Wike or anyone for that matter." A former Minister of Transport and ex-member of the party's Board of Trustees, Chief Ebenezer Babatope, told one of our correspondents that committed members of the PDP would welcome anything that would move the party forward. "Anything that can be done to advance the cause of the PDP will be a welcome development to all sincere members of the party," Babatope said. He also said Wike's insistence on Ayu's resignation would not affect the party's campaign. "It is not going to affect us. We are going to resolve it any time from now. I want to assure you that Wike will not trade the chances of the PDP with anybody, whether Peter Obi, Bola Tinubu, or anybody," he added. That's the news, guys. Join again soon. Bye.